to get across the map would take me like 7 turns. Like there's no way, like you know what I mean? It's not possible to travel that far when I can go 2 moves a turn because my guy doesn't really have any good like moves. Like Art's guy had like a move 7, move 5. So yeah, okay, he can get there quick. So I literally I didn't even get halfway there and I died just from fucking moving.
That's fucked.
And that's the same thing, except this time we got like it was more difficult somehow. I don't even know how it's possible, but we got way more fucked up on the way. And I'm looking, I'm like, I can do like 2 more turns, and we have not even killed the guys that are in this room, let alone the next. Like these are the ones I'm like, I just want to quit. I don't want to fucking play this. Like, there's no point.
This game is single-handedly the most frustrating fucking game I've ever played. Like, it's. I enjoy it a little bit, but I also fucking hate it at the same time.
And now, like, do I have to like? I have like one useful thing I can do, which is go invisible, and I can't even do it because that takes the place of one of my what are they called? Takes the place of one of my move options because it's a bottom card.
Oh,
so it's like
yeah.
the one thing I can actually do is like, oh, at least I can be invisible and run past this guy. Can't even fucking do it because that's 2 less spaces I can travel. Which right now I'm looking, 1 turn, 2 turn, 3 turn, 4 turn. Literally, it would take me 5 turns to get to the pressure pad. Turns into hard.
Oh, I see. So you have to stand on that fucking stone. Okay.
Yeah. I guess if you know you're gonna lose, you might as well go and try and kill one guy.
Yeah, that's fair. No, there's not much gold art.
Yeah. It's already been picked up.
Fuck, is there any gold in there?
No. There should be a chest, but it's in the final room, which there's no way on earth we're gonna get there. So realistically, the only gold we'll get is 2 gold for each of the 2 guys we kill, which is, I don't know, probably kill one guy if we gang up on it.
Yeah.
That'd be about it.
Oh, what the fuck? I have to have a merc?
I think that's what we're waiting for. We can pick someone.
What the fuck? I don't understand what's going on here. What has happened here? Am I like?
I think it's like you need to be assigned to someone and you pick him somehow. I don't know. Some weird shit.
Oh wait. Oh, did art put me in? Oh fuck! I didn't notice. Art made me. I'm confused.
I'm just gonna hold F4.
Yeah, that's cool.
Move
What do you want to play?
I was about to say FIFA. I just realized I don't think crossplay is there yet. Is it there for seasons?
No, I don't think there's any fucking crossplay at all right now.
No, it's there for friendlies. I play it all the time with my friends.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's for pro clubs. There's no crossplay. I know that, but for friendlies, there's crossplay. Like that's our whole league is based on that. Um,
Oh, well then, yeah.
so let me just see here. Okay, crossplay guide. Because it's just yeah, some modes are and some modes aren't. Do we do even co-op and ultimate team? That would be cool. Oh, I love it. It says crossplay will be available in foot except co-op. Oh wait. Oh yeah, they're online friendlies except for co-op. Um, actually, online friendlies. Oh yeah, except co-op seasons. So stupid, man. They're like we went so close
Mm-hmm.
to doing it,
Yeah, I
and
remember
then like
reading somewhere. It's like that like someone was bitching about it. It's like, are you serious? It's like the one fucking useful thing to use.
so we can do ultimate team play a friend, but I don't know if that lets us. I don't think that lets us be on the same team. I think that's the issue.
Mm.
So it looks like I think they ran into some kind of problem doing crossplay when both people on the same team are on different devices. It seems like that's the theme. Everything says there's three exceptions, and it says it's three different game modes in brackets except co-op, except co-op, except co-op.
That's so weird.
Well, let me just put this in quickly. Foot player friendly. Let me just see what that actually is at because I don't know what that game mode is. Oh shit! They actually, if you're on the same platform, you can do squad battles together. That's so fucking cool. So it's like a squad battles is like you have a certain number of games you can play per week against computer teams that are like kind of predetermined squads, and it's like usually a couple good squads, a couple shitty squads, and you get points based on like the performance, how many goals you score, if you can see like all these different metrics, and at the end of the week, depending how many points you got, you get like some cash, like Ultimate Team cash. You get some like packs to open up and stuff. So it's like that's like one of the main game modes, and then the other one is like division rivals and like weekend league, which are against people, so they're much more competitive. Because the computer one, you can decide to play against like professional or world class or anything in between.
Hmm.
Um, but it's really cool that it's like, oh, you just took one of the game modes that people grind away at that kind of gets boring. People grind at it because you want to get like rewards.
Mm-hmm.
And like, oh, just like do it with your friends, like you're gonna play a game anyway. I'm like, oh, that's actually perfect. But looks like they don't do it for what do you call it, co-op, unfortunately, which sucks. Oh,
Ridiculous.
it's 1 o'clock too. So yeah, I'm only gonna be up for like half an hour because I gotta actually go in the fucking office tomorrow.
Oh.
I don't know. Do you want to do a quick Red Dead mission?
Yeah, sure. Um, Steam.
Just realized I can uninstall FIFA on here. It's a piece of shit.
Yeah, I've got like a couple like older versions of FIFA I need to uninstall.
'Cause I was thinking, I'm like, even if we wanted to play it, no one's on it. So it's like, even if we wanted to do what do you call it, seasons or something, and it's like, yeah, there's no opponents, so
Yeah.
can't do nothing about none.
Wow, Modern Warfare 2 is $90. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, bullshit, bullshit. I was like considering it. Someone was telling me, oh, it's actually been really fun. Like he was just playing, what do you call it? He was just playing the campaign, so he was only doing online stuff. He's like, "Oh, I had such a great time," and I was like, "Oh, might be cool." And I saw the price, like that.
Yeah, like I wanna. The campaign looks pretty like looks really good, especially like the graphics and shit. Like, have you seen that the footage of Amsterdam?
No,
Oh man, it's like photorealistic. It's crazy. Oh right, it's this one. Whoa, what's going on here? What's this download shit? Did I say you could download stuff? I didn't say you could download stuff. Fucking Steam, your automatic downloads.
naughty.
Naughty, naughty.
I want to buy this new media console. Like I've had mine literally since university. So it's been with me for like a decade,
Oh, like you
more
like
than
you were
a
saying,
decade.
yeah, where like your TV and shit sits.
Like TV stand,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah, and it's like three glass shelves, has some kind of sled looking like legs. Like it's nice. I like it. The design is fine, but it's like it's like chipped and stuff, and it's like everything's out in the open. So I have like all these board games at the bottom. They're all like bright colors and shit,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like oblong. It's like I don't know. And I also realized literally I've had it for 15 years. I was like, yeah, it's from Costco. Lasted forever. Great purchase, but I should get something new. And I was like, you know what I really fucking want? I want a media console that has a fireplace built into it. One of these LED
Oh.
fireplaces that's like infrared
Mm-hmm. We had one.
fireplace. So yeah, so it gives like the good ones give serious fucking heat. The ones I'm looking at, it says it heats up to 1,000 square feet. That's three-quarters of my house.
Yeah, we had one. We got one from Leon's. I think when just before we got married, we had bought one for our first apartment together, and like you turn that thing on full, and like we only had like maybe a 600 square foot apartment or something. But like the whole place would heat up. It was crazy. And it's just
Yeah,
this insert that sits inside of like this shitty like fiber or like particle board fucking thing. But yeah, we got it
and
from
that's the problem. That
Leon's.
the thing when I look at is like not. It looks really nice, but it from looking at the whatever you call it, the product information, it's like, yeah, this is probably like particle board or MDF or whatever. It's not solid wood.
Oh, that's all it is. It's just fucking
And this
MDF with
thing is
veneer on it. It looks pretty,
after
but it's
taxes. This thing is $780 after taxes. The one I want because I want like a pretty big one,
yeah,
and also
that's
it has it's like the bigger heater and it's like 16 inches long. So there's a few smaller ones, and they're like a little cheaper, but it's like within $50. Well, let me get the size I want. Um, there's some that are like really small, and they're like $300. I'm like, yeah, that's great. Like I would that price point is great. But these, like I look at it, I'm like, yeah, that will barely won't even fit my TV on it. It's like my because my TV is quite big, so like the stand or like the legs of my TV are further than the length of that one. So I was like, fuck, I got to get these like big ones, and then like. Am I really gonna spend $780 on it? But I want it so badly. And also Black Friday's around the corner, but then I'm like,
ooh true.
I don't want to buy it from a random place. Like I know, like fucking Bad Boy will have them on sale, and like Leon's will have it in the brick or whatever. But like, I want to buy it from Costco because if it fucking breaks next year, I want to be able to return it. And then I was like, well, if that's the case, then it's like, what's the likelihood that like the specific color I want that matches my other furniture in the specific size is gonna be on sale.
Yo, is Costco a public company?
Yeah,
You should
I
definitely
had
buy
some.
shares.
I used to have some shares actually. Actually, I wish when I was like in university I started investing because that's something I would have 100% invested in, and I would have made some serious fucking bank. It's like when I
Yo,
put it in, it was like during COVID, so it went up a bit, but I only had a couple shares, so like I didn't like I made money, but like nothing meaningful. Like,
right now is a good time if you feel like taking a gamble on fucking Meta. Would be a great time to buy in. Shares are under
this
a
is
hundred
the lowest
dollars right now.
in a long time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Actually, I just hate the business. I think probably you can make money on it because it is pretty, you know, a lot of factors are breaking it down, and certainly if you can hold it for 3, 4, 5 years, you'll make money on it.
As long as they don't go bankrupt with this whole
But
metaverse thing, which, there is an
I
outside
do love that they
chance.
rebranded just for that, and it's like the shittiest fucking possible version of Web3 and Metaverse and all these things. It's like Facebook's version. So it's like I'm glad that failed them pretty spectacularly. Actually, oh, 1 second, just grab my fucking controller.
Yeah, no worries.
Send an invite though in game.
What the fuck is going on here? Man, fucking Red Dead just fucks with my streaming shit all the time. So now I have to do a.
Oh, the train just fucking killed me. Oh no, I'm like 99% dead. But this is the first time because the train pulled in the station and it was flashing on my map. So I tried to go close to it, and I realized like it looked like theoretically you maybe it was interactable.
Oh?
Ooh, and if you ride by it with your horse, a thing came up and said jump onto train. See if I can go fucking murder this conductor or something. This train's pretty cool though. It's pretty big. I just realized we should consider if you want to ever like cross the map, that would probably be useful. Oh, something just came up. It said drive train. Oh, I just threw him out the fucking window. Witness vehicle theft.
Every fucking time with this fucking game. I don't get it. I don't get this whole full screen windowed board. Like every time, just always shrinks. And for some reason, every time Red Dead runs, my camera crashes. No other game does it to me.
That was pretty funny.
That's fucked.
I can toot the horn. Fortunately, the train does not go very fast. I bought a cool table though for my living room because one of the legs. Like, so I was putting I have a carpet that's like in the front of my house,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like Heidi was like, oh, she wanted to like put a carpet in the front where there's like a little console and like a mirror. So it's kind of like when you come in the house or when you're leaving the house, it's an area to like, I don't know, whatever, kind of like pause before you
The
go in or
fuck,
out.
man?
She's like, oh, it'll be nice to put a carpet there. And I didn't really think anything of it. I was like, oh yeah, sure. So got a nice Persian carpet from like my dad's place that he wasn't using. That I basically would not be able to afford myself. But because we're Persian, we have a lot of carpets. Um, so it's like, okay, it's definitely like a shitty one I can take. And he's like, yeah, I use this one in like the winter, and it's like, don't worry, you can just take this one. Um, and then it doesn't fit in that area because obviously we also had our own like, you have a carpet kind of like mat rug when you come in the winter or like anytime. So it's like you put your shoes on it and stuff, whatever. So it's like, okay, so now there's two types of kind of floor coverings next to each other, and there wasn't enough space for the carpet fully, so I like folded it in half. So again, that was kind of odd, but it fit perfectly if it was folded in half. And then like my stepmom, like I showed her a picture of like I would bought some plants, did some like paint touch ups and whatever. And I was like, oh, look at my living room. She's like, it looks good, but like, have you ever considered putting a rug in like the living room area, like not in the very front of the house, but like where the other stuff is? And I was like, no, I never considered it. And then I tried it, and I'm like, holy shit, this is 10 times better than having it at the front. Like it makes no fucking sense. I just looked at it, and I'm like, have I lived in this house for a year with this stupid fucking carpet in clearly the wrong place? So it's like needs to be in the middle of a room to like tie things together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's funny.
And as soon as I did that, I like moved my table and I was like pulling it over, and then um, it one of the legs popped out, and it fucking everything fell off the table, and I was like, fuck this table. And then I'm like, yeah, I know I can fix it. I did fix it. But then I just made me realize, just like my console, I've owned the same piece of furniture for like 12 years. It's just like a glass coffee table. And I was like, I didn't even pick it. Someone gave it to me when they were moving. And I was like, sweet, I don't have to buy it. I'm a college student. I don't want to pay for shit. I just kept it for 12 years. And I'm like, I'm a fucking adult. How have I never thought of a coffee table in my house? I've just like had one. Fucking wild, man. So I went on Facebook and I found a really cool one that's like, there's like some wood and it's like a glass top but wood bottom, wood stand, and the wood is like two rings that are kind of like connected, kind of like in some kind of like an infinity symbol, but not exactly. Um, and it kind of matches the side table that I also found on Facebook Marketplace. I really liked. I was like, oh shit, man, my living room looks like something I actually like now.
Nice.
Just living on default for too long.
Oh my god, it wouldn't let me join your session for some fucking reason. I had to try it 3 times. But
All right,
no.
I'm in the station now.
You're
Oh,
in,
I just fucking assassinated someone. I don't even know why I did it. Stick up my neck, stab someone in the neck. It's funny, we were in this place before. Some millwright? I don't know,
this
some
is
industrial
weird.
thing. And we did a mission here where we killed like 1,000 people. It's the only time I've ever been here.
Yeah. Weird. It won't. What the fuck? It won't let me make you a posse. Make a posse with you. Can you try?
Oh, I just fucking executed someone. Sorry,
Oh, I
one
don't
sec.
have any
Yeah, let me
fucking
try.
ammo.
of like some like executing people and like hiding them random places. Oh, someone else is causing shit? What the fuck? They're running around scared now. Okay, let me try inviting you.
Nope, this ain't worth my time. Get away from here!
Oh, there's some murdering going on in here.
Ah! The law! God damn!
Oh, is it you that they're shooting at?
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
I'm like laughing to myself, like somebody's causing shit. I'm like, I wonder who that is. Hey,
Alright, so I'm looking. There you go. So I sent the invite. You know if you get it. Oh no, shit! I sent it to Art. Yeah, so I can't because I think you're already in wanted mode.
Oh yeah, it's probably.
No, it did send it. Yeah, never mind. It went. It
Did
was
you
just
send it?
tripping out. Yeah.
Oh, there's the invite. I'm now part of your posse.
Just
Hoo-wee.
killed a couple copperinos.
I really need ammo for my fucking rifle. I'm still out of ammo from the last time we played. Hey, whose horse is this? Hey, horse. You are here. Oh, that's not my horse. Whoa! Good thing I'm not wanted, because that lawman would have, he fucking came out of nowhere.
Oh, watch out behind you.
Oh, are you shooting at towards you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's you over there, right?
Yeah, I'm on the roof. Ah, I just missed it. Oh, someone just fucking caught me.
It's too bad you can't take people's guns when you kill them.
Yeah.
Don't pay the price for law breaking.
You don't pay the price for law breaking. You don't take kindly to law breaking in these parts.
I'm gonna revive this horse. Come on, partner. Oh my god, I just revived their horse and then they shot it.
Damn it, I keep missing my fucking sniper.
Evasive maneuvers.
There we go, got him.
Oh shit.
Finally.
God damn it.
Oh, I see you running.
Try to take evasive action.
Here, I'll try and help out here. Nice, got one of them. There you go, got a second guy. Ooh, nice. That was
Shotguns. No good for that far. But my pistol is.
pistols are actually really effective in this game.
Yeah.
Like the damage drops over distance, but like you still hit them. At the end of the day, you just gotta hit them a few times and you're good. I just shot that guy's horse with my fucking pistol.
Nice.
Oh, I shot his hat off.
Oh, he fucking got me. Got me good.
Oh, a bunch of guys just showed up from both sides now.
Oh, I gotta take some
Oh, I just got someone with a bow and arrow. You did.
Oh, you got a bow and arrow? Man, I should have grabbed it off my horse.
Bow and arrow for the win. Oh, I thought this was you. That's so funny.
No, I died. They got me, partner. Who the fuck is Mo? Get over here, man. Goddamn, boy.
Oh, in the face. Beautiful. Bow and arrow in the fucking face.
Peter.
And I love it 'cause you can just pick up the arrows if you shoot them close by. So most of my arrows are just picked up. Ooh, I see them coming from far though. Oh, headshot. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
3 guys already dead. 3 guys just showed up for reinforcements and they're all dead.
I'm coming in.
I think there's guys behind you yet. Coming in hot.
Oh, there's a dead guy on the ladder.
It was great. I got him with a arrow to the skull as he got off the ladder.
Only 10 cents. Oh, wait.
Beat the best. Oh shit, someone's sniping me from further. Thought I was safe.
I do not appreciate you calling us assholes. How?
Murderers, philanderers, not assholes.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
Did you just fall? I heard someone scream.
What the fuck was that? I just jumped off the side of the building for some reason. What the fuck?
Oh, 4 guys coming in.
Oh my god! I don't know who just shot me, but somebody shot me. That's too funny. Fuck you.
Gotcha, son of a bitch. John Wayne looking son of a bitch. Oh, watch out.
How did you get up here? Some bitch? Oh, I like your
That's
hat.
funny. I just saw him behind you as I turned around. Oh, I also got a hat. Look at me.
Man, these guys
Little bit-
never have any money on them.
Fish man.
All they ever carry is like 10 cents.
Broke ass lawman.
Get your
Oh, I just ran out of-
business.
I just ran out of ammo for my sniper. Oh, I think I just got shot. Can you revives me?
Yeah,
Oh, I got a few seconds.
right there you are.
Shizzle.
Oh, shizzle my nizzle.
Nice. Ow. I didn't see that guy.
Bro, you got
Oh,
a fucking arrow in you.
Oh, nice shot. Oh, I almost fell.
Yeah, that wall's tricky for some reason.
Yeah, that was close. Oh, it's a short wall, so if you actually click forward, he jumps over it intentionally, that's why.
Ah, okay.
Because if it's a little higher, it wouldn't count as like an obstacle that you can just easily walk over. So you'd have to push the button to try and like, jump it. Oh, there's a guy up here. Ah, I just knocked him out. It's amazing. I'm gonna stab him. Oh, watch out! Stab, then he killed me. Fuck.
Oh, somebody got me.
Yeah, it's the same guy. I was just in the middle of stabbing a guy on the floor because he was like unconscious. And I was just gonna evil
How the
stab him.
fuck did he get up there?
Well, he just came up the ladder in front.
That's so weird. I didn't even, I was like facing that direction. I didn't even see him.
Well, it's because the body's there, so it's just hard to tell. Like until he's over the ledge, you can't even tell someone's climbing.
True. Back to the murder perch.
Oh, well, if you want, then just go to the. Is there maybe in somewhere nearby a mailbox? Because then you can just pick up the ammo.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about that.
Another thing we can do is get it in the train, and then ride to the next town and shoot everyone on the way.
Well, that sounds like fun. Let's do it. Oh, that might hurt.
I'm ringing the bell.
Oh.
Realized I gotta actually get my horse quickly to switch my weapon before we get in the train so I can get a better weapon.
Hey Mo, get on the train. What's up, partner?
All aboard.
Alright, Mo, keep up. Come on, horses, let's go.
Oh yeah, Frumbles is following without me even doing anything.
It's like, motherfucker, where you going? Check it.
Oh, it's like we're in a tunnel. What are you gonna do now? Kill yourself? Oh, somehow survive.
Choo-woo! Where's Mo? I don't see Frumbles. I think Frumbles is dead.
Well, Frumbles are next to on just to the left
Oh,
of me.
that's... Oh. I already know what my own horse looks like.
Something moving back there. Yeah, behind the train I see a horse. It's like going left and right.
Oh, he's
Very
right back there.
confused.
Okay.
Dude, he's crisscrossing. He's going on the left side of the tracks, right side of the tracks.
He's a maniac, man.
Oh, you know what's so funny? Today in it's like opening a pack for Ultimate Team. This was yesterday. And I was like, man, I don't know if I should do this. It's like what it is basically is it's like guaranteed. Like if you open this pack, you get one player guaranteed to be a special card. Because every week they do a team of the week, and it's just like depending on how many times they've been in team of the week, they get like +1 or +2 or +3 or something.
Oh, okay.
So at some point, Mbappe's had a team of the week card, so it's like as good as he is, it's like a point better. Salah has had one. There's a few players that are like worth $500,000 to $1 million, $2 million, but most of the players that have a team of the week card, like for some, like Jonathan David had a team of the week card. So instead of being a 79 overall, which is his normal rating, he was an 82. So it's like, yeah, that's a big improvement. It's pretty. But that card is worth like the minimum like discard value, which is like 10K or something. So anyway, most of the time you do this kind of stuff, you're like 90% chance you're going to get something that's really not worth it necessarily, but you have a small chance of getting a good player. I look at my club, I'm like, man, I actually have to, even if I use all of my like highest rated kind of like shitty cards, oh, perfect, this is what we need. Basically call them fodder cards. Cards that you'll never really use in game, but they're useful to do these like challenges. I was like, okay, even if I use all of those, I still have to go buy an expensive card. I was like, does that make sense? And last minute, I'm like, fuck it, I'll go do it. And I got fucking Mo Salah.
Oh, right on.
I was like, that is a 600,000 coin card. And like in the entire market, there's like 10 of them for sale. I mean, every fucking foot player on Xbox and PlayStation, there's 10 of them for sale. It's like, that's fucking crazy. Like, well, I guess I better fucking reformat my team to fit him in because that guy is like pretty much like that's the luckiest thing I could have got basically, other than Neymar and Mbappe. He's like the third best possible thing.
That's pretty fucking sweet.
The best part of it is that I actually previously two of the best things I pulled in the whole game was Virgil van Dijk and Allison. And then yesterday I pulled not only special Salah, but fucking Trent as well. So I looked, I'm like, man, I literally have 4 of the best players in the Premier League, and they're all from fucking Liverpool. Never had that kind of luck in any of these stupid FIFA games ever. I usually like go the whole thing, and I'm like until like the game is dead in like summer, then fucking randomly I'll get a few shitty players. I mean, not shitty, a few good players. But at the point where it's like doesn't even matter.
Am I right in thinking you're here for more of Alden's little master scheme? Nothing doing right now. Not for someone of your level of expertise.
Yeah, I'm excited to play with him. Ow, how did that hurt?
What? Hey, come on.
So I just paid my bounty and I picked up my ammo. So if you want, order ammo in your book, and then you can pick it up right.
I just picked it all up.
You here for work now?
Okay, nice.
I just need to do my horse weapons real quick. Now that I have my rifle.
Oh, and I just realized,
Nice.
I think he has missions, so we can just one of these like really short mini missions, and I'll crash.
Yeah, because I was gonna kill that guy and it wouldn't let me. So.
Let me see.
Hello again.
Well, Angus, what's it gonna be?
All right, ready to go? Time to giddy up. It is funny though, that whole time on the train we just fucking went through grasslands.
There was so much wildlife. Wish I had my rifle because I'd have been shooting stuff. I've been shooting so much stuff.
I just realized that would be kind of cool if you commandeered a train, and then you'd like do hunting, put it on the train. Pretty much.
Oh, just
cool.
loading up.
Realized.
Just load up corpses? Oh man, that's actually genius. You should do that. Take the train for a hunt.
That's something you actually interact with. The only issue is that like finding wildlife close enough to the train to make sense. What I really want to do, like my number one priority in this game, which Alex and I tried to do several times and it didn't work because the game's fucking stupid, is it kept glitching when I tried to go into the stable and buy the fucking hunting wagon. Because I have the fucking money for it now.
Oh, right.
All
That's
I
why you get
wanted.
fucked up in there.
Yeah. And hopefully by now they've patched it. But like, I haven't tried the last couple times we played. Maybe actually we'll just...
Man, we haven't been through here before, I don't think. I don't recognize this terrain.
God damn it. I had to like change my weapon and now I don't know where those fucking is.
Oh shit.
Following one.
Riding mode too hard right now.
Ooh, I just killed a fox.
Oh my god, there's so many deer here.
Oh, Fox is so big, I just to go on the back. I didn't know that.
Whoa, was that lightning?
I didn't see it.
Your screen didn't flash blue?
No.
Oh shit. Yeah, man, I don't think we've been in here before.
Yeah, it looks a little different.
It's so cool, like the rocky terrain and shit.
Yeah, it's halfway between a forest and a desert. Or I guess plains and a desert. Or I guess grassland.
Oh, you here with me?
There's a lot of red shit around here.
There's a lot of red shit. Oh goddamn, my horse won't stop.
Fuck.
Oh man, that's so good.
Shotgun time.
Well, this actually might be a good time for bow and arrow. Element of surprise.
I actually just had one out, and then I just swatched it for my shotgun. So I'm like, yeah, it is fun to use a bow and arrow, but I'm like, also shotgun to the face is a pretty fun activity.
I'm gonna try and climb up on this building if I can.
Yeah, you can do that, and I will run in guns blazing. Oh, we have to wait for the target. Okay. I guess yeah, we're not supposed to go guns blazing. Also, what I can do is go with my knife and just like assassinate people if I'm like not in their view yet. Oh, there he is. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna see if I can assassinate someone. Oh, did you kill him already? Nice.
Oh, is that who I killed?
Yeah.
Fucking sweet.
Oh, how did they know I was here? That's stupid. It literally, I turned the corner and 3 guys are fucking shooting me. It's like, I was quiet, I didn't say shit, but it's like, because we're in a party, they like, once it's like you revealed yourself, they instantly knew where I was. Just the dumb game mechanics.
You're gonna meet your maker.
Nice, there's a guy behind you. He's alive.
I'll make you suffer.
Yeah, I shot him in the leg and he died. Shit.
Where's the? Oh, there he is. Oh, you got him. All right. I can't believe I killed him with my first shot.
It was funny because it's like, bring him in, dead or alive, he's dead.
I didn't even pay attention to the dead or alive part. I just started. I was like, oh, I'm gonna start shooting people.
It's funny because it's like, alright, you made your decision, sir.
Where the fuck did the horses go? Hey, don't forget your carcass, eh? Come on, get over here. Hurry up. What are you doing?
Horsey, where are you? Hey, is the body on the ground? Oh, it's moving.
I got him.
Did you fall off? He keeps telling me to get the carcass. Is he back on? Yeah. Oh yeah, I skinned the fox already.
Oh, you don't want it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I figured if I find something, I guess I probably should put it on, but it doesn't matter. It's like $1 or something. Oh, how are we already in a town? That's hilarious. So this guy was pretty much in town and we just went and had a murder fest.
Jesus and Satan.
Oh, Mo's not stopping again. I love this glitch. And I just fucking ran into a Light pole. What? They got electricity now?
That is a good question. They do. Because I just realized telegraphs were around this time, and that requires electricity.
Oh, why do I not recall there being electricity before?
But I feel like it wouldn't be constant. Like those lines would be very limited use. I didn't realize they use it for streetlights. That's
That's the going rate for an ugly as hell corpse.
that is some frontier justice.
0.1 gold? 0.16 gold? Got $7. Hot
Nice. I'm actually kind of excited to go into the office and get to fucking put on some non-bummy clothes. Onto my goddamn life.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I just knock you over?
Oh, I
Sorry.
ulted forward. Oh my
Sorry.
god, bro.
Oh, am I antagonizing you? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Oh, shit. Oh, did I just trample you a little bit? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Cut that man down!
Oh, what'd you do that for, pal?
I had about enough of you.
Well, now you're fucking dead, pal. He didn't like that I was pushing around my horse, so he pulled me off and punched me in the face. So I knocked him out and then stabbed him in the back. Because this is the West. That's what we do in the West.
What's happening? Somebody after you? Hey, if you've got trouble out there, you best not bring it in here.
Bring him down to Hades.
Oh, I'm dead. There's like a bunch of cops all surrounding me all of a sudden. They're gonna kill me. Yeah, they just killed me. Sweet. Well, that was fun. Doubles, you still there?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you were there.
I was just reading something on Discord. Fucking work, man. I like it, except like going to the office, except I gotta get up like an hour fucking earlier. Because I get up at like 8:30, like kind of like, go back half to sleep, look at my phone, my emails, some soccer news or Reddit or something. And then at 8:50 I'll like make a coffee and then like start working at like 9:10. But if I'm in the office, I'm like, oh fuck, I can't get up at 8:30 and work at 9. I'm like,
Because
you
I
gotta
gotta wake up, you gotta shower, you gotta get like dressed properly. Then you gotta fucking deal with commuting and parking and
yeah.
all that shit.
And because it's like literally at Union Station downtown, it's like there's literally no parking. That's not like I think the cheapest I found is $25 a day.
Oh my
And I guess like because it's only twice a month, I could just pay that. But I'm like also I can pay $50 a month. Like if someone told me I have a subscription that costs $50 a month, I'd be like, that's what the fuck am I getting for that? Like,
Yeah.
oh, you're going to work for 2 days. Like, no, fuck that. Fuck that. Instead, I'll spend the what is it, $12 in TTC fares.
Companies
That's not
downtown should incentivize people to come into work by paying for their parking.
Well, the problem is there's just so many people would be parking. Even if they covered it, the money didn't matter. There just wouldn't be enough space. They gotta like. I feel like what they should be doing is making start and end times flexible within
Yeah.
a limit, right? So it's like okay, no meetings between like 8 and 11 or 8 and 10 because you have a window to kind of show up, the TTC window, you know?
Yeah.
It's like sometimes like I'm supposed to start at 9. There's times where like I left with more than an hour, and it's like on a good day I'll get there in 40 minutes. On a bad day, it's like more like I had an hour and I still got there late. I was like, what the fuck? And then the next time I came, I was there like 20 minutes early. I'm like, what the fuck? I left at the same time. Like, why is it such a drastic difference? Like,
Yeah, I used to when I lived out at like Runnymede, and I worked down at King and Strawn. There was like a bus or yeah, it was a bus I had to catch from Dundas bus station, and if I didn't catch like the one bus would get me to work 20 minutes early, but if I didn't catch that one, I would be 40 minutes late for work.
yeah, it's
It's
just too much. Especially when sometimes it's like, okay, I like there's usually I don't know, for example, like a 7:45 bus, and then some days I look, and I'm like, yeah, I'm here a few minutes early. Bus isn't here. I wait until the next bus is there. So I'm like, oh, so he just didn't show up today. Like 7:45 just didn't exist. Like
that fucking oh man, that reminds me that job that I had. I liked it. It was a decent paying job. It was like it was kind of cushy. Like I was good friends with my boss. And I was just like a QA analyst. But it was so the place was at King and Strong for the longest time. And I was living at Runnymede, so I actually eventually just got a bike, and I started biking to work back and forth because it was like a 20-minute bike ride both ways. So I was like, this is fucking awesome. Like I was getting good exercise and shit. And
when
then
I accidentally sleep because I had my mouse on the power button
yeah,
and my computer went to sleep, I just opened it and then it just tripped the fuck out and repeated like the last 30 seconds of things you had said again.
whoa, that's fucked. It's like an audio buffer or something.
Wait, is it tripping out now? Because your thing was going green, but I can't hear anything.
Oh really? You can't hear me anymore?
Yo,
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. It
Huh.
just that was so hard because it like went to sleep and woke up, and it literally just I heard the exact same thing you just said about Runnymede
Yeah.
and then King. I'm like, how did it go back? Like, what? How? Like, was it in the like in data in a buffer that it could go back in time like that?
Well, I did kind of repeat myself a little bit.
Oh, okay, true. Because I thought, oh, the exact words.
No,
The Running
what I was saying,
Straw.
what I was saying is like, yeah. So that was at King and Strawn, and then I lived at Runnymede, so I bought a bike. Actually, I won a bike at work, and so I just started biking every day because it was like a 20-minute bike ride, and then I had been there for 10 months or something like that. And then the company just decided, oh, hey, we're going to move from King and Strawn to Scarborough to the very last stop on the fucking LRT at Scarborough, like the one after Scarborough Town Center.
So you got to get on that blue line or whatever.
Oh, dude, it was a fucking nightmare. So instead of like biking to work for 20 minutes, I had to take an hour and a half fucking subway and then LRT ride to work to there and back. That
And that LRT
lasted
sucks.
for what's that?
That LRT sucks because you got to go between stations.
Oh,
Like,
it's
just
so
that part is
shit.
like 5 minutes of walking upstairs
Yeah.
and escalators to get from the subway to. Because like on the map, they're like, oh, they're connected. There's no problem. Just do a transfer. But it's like it's the same way when you transfer Spadina, like no one does because you got to walk for 5 minutes to get from one line to the other
Mm-hmm.
line, and you're like
Yeah, you gotta walk down
literally
that
could have just
stupid fucking crazy long hallway.
yeah, exactly.
But yeah,
I
so
lived there
that
for a little bit
lasted
and had to do it. Oh, that's terrible.
like a month. I remember I went up because I was getting along with a lot of people that I work with, and like I said, like I was close friends with my boss and stuff. Oh, that's my buddy Jay. Um,
Oh, true.
And then, so we went out for my birthday, and like we all partied and shit, and then I just never went back to work. I was just like, I'm not. I woke up. I woke up the next day. I was hungover as fuck. I was supposed to go to work. I'm just like, I'm not going, and I just never went back because I'm like, I'm not doing this shit. Fuck this. Like, this job. It was a good paying job when I didn't have to fucking pay for the TTC, but now I gotta. Now I have to pay for this shit. Plus, I have to deal with like losing 3 hours out of my day every fucking day. Fuck this place.
Yeah, and that has so much cost because you gotta sleep earlier, wake up earlier.
Yeah,
Um, it fucks up your like dinner plans, like in terms of like, okay, how much time do you have to like prep for meals and like, you know what I mean? It ends up
yeah,
like, oh, we're more likely to eat out now and all these things.
yeah.
Like,
It
adds up.
was shit. But
This
yeah,
one thing, at least I am thankful that it is at Union. My old office was fucking the Globe and Mail building. And I'm like, it's like not too far, but there's just like an extra fucking leg of a journey. Like you already have to travel so far. I'm like, hey,
hmm
just do this extra final. At least now I can get out the Union Station and like it's like 2 minutes walk from there.
that's
So
not
that's not
bad.
and it's such a fancy office. Everything is so like nice. We have these like 4K curved monitors that are like maybe like 30 something 30 something inches. Like they're fucking huge. I'm like that. Those are $2,000-3,000 monitors. I'm like, this is
Nice.
great. Funny enough, I actually prefer the two monitor setup because like the curved one I find is like for documents, it doesn't really make sense. I don't know why they did it.
Mm,
It seems like a fucking waste of money. So actually, if I have the option, I'll sit at a desk that has like two normal monitors. But yeah, just like being in an environment where everything's like clean and brand new and modern and like high quality chairs are good, like all this stuff. They have like also like fresh coffee that's like machine like grinds coffee and it has like fresh milk and stuff.
oh,
So like
nice.
makes your espressos and whatever 20 different types of drinks. Um, so I'm like, man, yeah, I like that's immediately saving me minimum $5-6 a day for one coffee. And like
Yeah.
when I'm at work, I generally would want two coffees. So I'm like, and it's not like if it's at work and it's like really shitty drip coffee, I probably wouldn't really drink it. Maybe one, but
hmm
then I'd want to go out and get a nice coffee. So I'm like, oh no, I can get my nice coffee free. Oh hell yeah, that's saving me so much fucking money.
And then like also just like having that nice environment, like it's like more. It makes you want to be there more than like
Yeah,
some
so I actually
shitty office building.
was considering going once a week because like there's like I've talked to my boss about it and find out, but like right now it's like I go once every other week.
Mm.
It's like honestly, I'd be okay once a week going in. I just get so much more work done too when I'm there, and like I feel like there's people around me, they're working and shit. Like
Yeah, you're not getting distracted every 5 minutes with your phone and shit, and like start
literally at home,
scrolling. Like
fuck.
I've been sitting down like every day, like working on my boot camp, like on my coding shit, and like I'll work for like 20 minutes, and then all of a sudden I catch myself like I'm like looking at Twitter or I'm looking at YouTube, and I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Like I was coding a minute ago, and all of a sudden, like I
Yeah,
just naturally got distracted. And then I was watching some video the other day about like the guy was calling it nightmare mode, about where like you just like completely like all distractions, just fucking remove them from your work environment. Like I was like, I might have to start doing that because I need to clamp down a bit more.
really, yeah.
Get this shit
What
done.
has to be done is like close every other tab, put the phone in the other room, like everything that could possibly happen. I remember there's one interesting professor who had like written so many papers and books, and he was like really young, and people like legitimately thought he was like cheating or doing like getting other people to do his work or something because they thought like colleagues thought like there's no way on earth a human being who's like a professor like has a job or whatever could be this productive. And then like there was like more people looked into it and he like was more clear about how he spends his days, and he'd literally have his assistant like he'd close the door, he'd have some like water or something inside. I
Mm.
think he'd have like I don't know, a sandwich or something, so he wouldn't have to leave. He would not leave the entire day, or like he'd go to the bathroom, but it's like no phone, no computer, like or emails. It's like he'd have like a dummy computer that has no internet or something, and
Hmm.
he'd be able to write books in like a few months instead of what would take a normal person a year. Because it's just like he just works for 8 nonstop hours on one specific hyper focused task
Yeah,
for like
that's
long enough to
fucking
finish a
that's so
chapter.
much productivity. If you can be that focused for that long, because like there's studies that say like it takes you at least 15 minutes just to get into like a flow of doing work. and then it kind of peaks like once you hit about that 15 minutes, then you're in a rhythm. But like most of us, like think about how often within 15, 20 minutes you're getting distracted by something other than the task at hand. So
And
like
there's literally times that I'm like going between like I'm just like you said the 15-minute window. I'm like just getting into it, and then I'll be like, okay, let me just like look at my phone real quick, and then even within my phone now, that's like 12 layers of like which thing am I gonna look at?
mhm.
Oh, here's some messages from Discord. Here's some emails. Here's some Twitter like notifications. Here's oh, let me check the FIFA thing. Did I get any free packs or something? Like, and it's like the crazy part is like I'll finish checking all the things I normally check. Like, what is the entertaining top 5 things on this phone? And then I would literally look at my computer and then look for something else to distract myself with. Where it's almost like
Yeah.
mentally, it's like my brain's telling me I will literally do anything other than focus on work right now.
Yeah.
And in those
I
moments, I'm
don't
like, "Oh,
wanna.
you're just being a piece of shit." Like, just talking to myself. It's just like you're literally choosing to do not. Oh, I'm really. You know what? Because sometimes genuinely, I am really interested. Like, oh, I really want to check out this FIFA thing. I know at 1 p.m. every day new content comes out. So like 105, 110, 130, and like I do actually have a legitimate urge to check it to see, oh, is it maybe a TFC player? Is it an Arsenal player? Like what new content is there today? Dopamine hit, whatever. That makes sense. Go fucking take a few minutes and check it out. But when you're doing it just to not fucking do something else, you're like, that's not good.
Yeah, that's like the quintessential definition of procrastination.
Yeah. Anything else. Anything.
That's too fucking funny.
And then the worst is then like it'll be like fucking 3 o'clock. I'm like, fuck me, I've done like 20% of the work I should have done today. And then between 3 and 5, I'll do the whole day's worth of work. I'll be like, well,
That's how I've felt the last couple of days. Like I was even today actually. I came down to I think I was in my office by like 10 o'clock, and then like I was kind of working, but I was also kind of getting distracted. And all of a sudden, I was like, "What the fuck? It's 1:30. I've like got like nothing done." I think I was working on something else for a bit. Like I was working on this scraper that I'm trying to build, but I was just like, "Wow, 3.5 hours just disappeared that I didn't even clue in." And then I had to like I worked my ass off
disappearing time.
from like 3 o'clock until I think like 5:30, 5:30 or 6. I like crammed a bunch of shit in, but
I was looking because I got to find something to do with my career. And he was just it's like, man, just go fucking pay like the 10 grand or whatever and just do one of these in person or at least partially in person boot camps. And he's like, just have people fucking be in that environment and like it becomes just kind of like becomes like school again.
hmm.
But before that, you got to do some of like the fundamental stuff on your own, so you're not coming in like completely fresh. But I was like, man, it's such a fucking financial commitment. But I was like, you know what, it might be worth it, especially ones that are like more well known that seem to have like super high, um, what do you call it, records for employment.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, all right, you know what, maybe,
What are you looking to do?
just some fucking intro to coding stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm doing a Udemy course. It's the web developer boot camp, and then I've also got a Python one too that I'm kind of doing on the side. But like I've read people been getting jobs just from even having this boot camp, which
Well,
is
for me, it's just being at home by myself. I can't. I don't have the willpower to do it because it's not interesting, and I
mm,
can't get into it. But if it's like you kind of have assignments, or you have like lectures, or you have things that you have to attend. There's like specific times, and like so I was like looking at some of these camps, and it's like it's digital, but like it's still a lecture, so like you have to attend it. They sound like oh, just do whatever you want whenever you want. It's like no, between 6 and 9, you have to be present for this thing like twice a week. I was like, okay, shit, something like that. That's something that actually would work because I need that. What do you call it? Rigidity and that
okay.
kind of like rigid schedule to actually like do stuff. Because otherwise, it's like, okay, just do these like lessons at your own leisure. It'd be like, yeah, I remember I got something like that at some point. or someone shared it with me. It was like some, a few $100s, but they shared it with me for free, and it was like a really big boot camp course on. I think it was actually on Udemy. And I was like, okay, great. And I started like the first couple lessons, and I literally just never touched it again. Just don't have the fucking willpower to keep doing something that I'm not interested in.
Yeah,
And
I get that.
but you have to experiment to get to a point where it is interesting, right? Because if you're starting at like basics, nothing's interesting in the basics, right? It's once you have the fun like some fundamentals down, and you start doing like kind of like trickier stuff, and you have the skills to like actually try and figure out problem solving and things, then things can be interesting, right? Just from this level of like, because like as human beings are just solving problems and riddles is interesting, right? So,
Mhm.
but if you don't have the if it's all in another language, you can't get to the point where you can find interest in it yet. So it's like a catch 22.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I guess to me, it is something that I am interested in, so that's I think probably what's a bit easier for me to spend hours every day working on it because I am.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those things that when I was younger, I probably should have done, but didn't follow because of like peer pressure and shit, and like the stigma of being a nerd and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But even like video games and stuff, like I didn't play games as much as I probably wanted to when I was younger because it's like, oh, gotta play sports or something else instead. You don't want to be a nerd.
Yeah.
You want to be some geek.
Just funny because now today it's like just flipped. It's like, do you want to be a meathead or do you want to be a fucking
Yeah. Yeah.
smart fucking?
Now you can be a nerd playing video games online and make just as much money as some athlete.
Yeah.
and not have a body that's destroyed from all the physical fucking damage
Yes.
you take.
It's without the fucking CTE or whatever.
Yeah, no shit.
But yeah, I gotta do at least the bare minimum. I can't go drop 10 grand without doing some like initial research first. Some of them are even
Yeah.
more actually. First one I looked at was 14,000 Canadian, I think. Like that's so much fucking money.
Yeah,
Um,
I looked at a few of those because like when I decided to kind of like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do if I'm changing careers. I looked at some like, fuck, I don't have that kind of money to do that sort of thing, and that's when I found this. And like, oh sweet, this course is like $80, and I can live with that. I can do that. It's gonna take me a few months to do it, but yeah, right on.
yeah, I'm gonna start it in November though. My goal for like September, October is to like get my house in order. So like my house is fucked, man. I've been in like a mental, just like since my injury, super depressed, and even before that, the year before that, like just going through a bunch of stuff and realized like I've been so depressed and just like letting my life just decay. Like
Yeah.
instead of improving my life, just everything decaying, and it's like you know as simple as like I literally didn't dust my house in a year. Like I just didn't own a duster.
Hmm.
Like I know you're supposed to do it. It just never occurred to me for a whole year. Like I just didn't. Just like fucking paint spatches or like spot places I just needed to touch up paint where it's like just sat there for a year. Like, all the million fucking little things. So I spent 2 months getting my house like more or less in order, doing all the stuff that was like undone for a couple of years or left undone. And it's finally at a point where I'm like happy with that, where everything is. Got rid of all the fucking piles of shit that was like for sale or for this and that.
Hmm.
And now I can focus on other parts of my life now that my like kind of like home is fixed. Move on to the next thing, and the next thing is doing some physical activity every day. I mean, more than just my physio because I got to do that for my leg, but
Yeah.
doing some physical activity every day and doing a little bit of like kind of career oriented work every day. But that's yeah, it's November game plan. Oh, I just realized literally it is
It's
November
November, yeah. I was just gonna say, it's November, dude.
now. Yeah, I meant like oh, it's like tomorrow. It's like it's like that's my starting point. I'm like oh, it is tomorrow.
Yeah.
Literally,
That's too funny.
that's funny. Yeah, yeah. So I'll talk to you about the Udemy thing because mine that I got to pretty much spend the next month or two doing that intro boot camp to determine whether or not it makes sense to invest the money to actually go and do a proper like one of these other boot camps because you don't have to pay up front. To my understanding, what I saw was like it's like partial payments. I think you do like a 10% payment up front and then some partial payments or something.
Oh,
So I
okay.
thought, okay, like that kind of makes sense if you're gonna like upgrade your career by more than the amount of money the boot camp costs, and you don't pay it all up front. Then that actually could make sense because if you are still paying it off and you're able to like get a job within a few months or immediately, which pays similar or more to what you would be making otherwise, then it's like okay, you know what? That's actually not a bad
Yeah.
um, trade off versus like if you get like let's say for example like a certification or something from a school, there's no guarantee or not even a good percentage chance that that specific certification would land you a job that makes more money than it costs to get the certification. Over many years it would pay for itself, but like immediately not necessarily. But
Hmm.
coding is one of those few things. In this case I was looking at like a yeah, it was like web developer course was the one I was looking at. There's a few different ones, but um
Well,
yeah.
that's like my uncle. He is like a full stack developer, and he works for. I think he works for TD still. Like he's like way up there. He's like a like one of like the head engineers and shit now. But that was like I picked his brain when I was deciding to do it, and he's like, learn full stack. That's the first place to start. If you do full stack, that way you know a bunch of different languages, and then you can kind of pick which way you want to go, because then you'll understand like front end and back end and stuff, and see what interests you more. Um,
Hmm.
so far, I think I'm not into back end stuff yet. I'm still all on front end, but I think I like the front end more because it's like it's not like databases and all that shit. It's like actual
I'll
tangible
say it's
things that you can
also
kind of create.
It's also more in line with some of the stuff that you've already done, have experience with, right? Where it's like visual arts and media, so
Yeah,
it's a little more connected to that
yeah,
instead of totally abstract stuff. That's just like yeah, you said like data and calling and recalling.
yeah. Especially if it's like, okay, if this is what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life, I want to be able to enjoy it. I don't want to be like, fuck this. Like, so
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
All right, man.
Right
I'll
on.
catch you later.
Yeah, man.
Hopefully, I will get to fucking work on time tomorrow.
Good luck.
I'd say in a couple months I'll start toning down the time that I sleep, but for now,
Yeah, it's
just
it's still COVID
one
technically, so there's
couple,
leniency.
couple things at a time. I don't put too much on my plate.
No, exactly. I was telling that to a guy the other day that was we were talking about like weight loss and shit, and he was asking me like things that I've done and whatever. I'm like the biggest thing is like don't try to change everything all at once. Little changes, or else it just becomes overwhelming, and then you fucking give up.
Yeah.
So
Literally, I didn't even think about like changing all like, oh, I'm gonna eat healthy and stuff. It was literally just start eating at home. Like, it's like I don't know, I can't do a wholesale change of my diet and my life
hmm.
altogether. Like being productive every day, like in terms of fixing my house and doing all these things. I'm like, it's too much. But if I could just eat at home,
Yeah,
and then it's like that will lead into then like step by step. It's like, oh, now I'm just eating at home. It's just easier. Go grocery shopping. Just don't buy as bad things.
yeah,
And now I'm at home, eating at home, and it is a habit. Easier to then make something that's uh, a little bit healthier and just phase by phase. If I did it from day one, I would have fucked up. I've lost like 20 pounds since September,
oh, right on, nice.
or like I guess yeah, end of August. Pretty much when I came back from vacation, and I was like put on a shirt the other day, and it was like, motherfucker, this actually is loose and looks so good on me now. And then like literally a couple months ago, I wore it and my fucking stomach was sticking out of it. Like I couldn't like it was like. And it was like an extra large shirt at the like, and usually when I put on extra large, it's like, okay, this is a baggy shirt for me. And I remember putting it on, thinking like, this is literally I look like super pregnant, and this is my biggest shirt. It's like that's not good. So I put it on Sunday. I was like, oh, that actually feels so. And I didn't have a scale, so that was like part of it, right? It was just like, don't
Nice.
focus on the weight loss, just focus on eating at home and
Yeah,
walking a bit and whatever. So I did bit by bit.
yeah,
But yeah, things are looking good. I'm excited.
that's awesome.
All right, man. I'll catch you later. Say
Right, dude.
hi to the Karen.
Will do, man. Will do.
See ya.
Peace. I think that will be it for stream for today. Later.